Welcome to today's Advanced Warfare video. Now, before we get into it, if you're American, happy 4th of July, and if you're anybody else or watching this at a later date, I hope you're having a great day in general. Now, today, what we're going to be talking about is the tech end of Advanced Warfare, something I've done a little bit here on my channel throughout my coverage, and it's something that could be hit or miss with you guys. Some people may find it extremely interesting, and some people it may bore the hell out of. But today, what we're primarily going to be talking about are the graphics and frame rate of the game. The full article to the Eurogamer article with Digital Foundry can be found in the description below. That's where our info is going to be pulled from today. Now, as you guys remember, I'm sure Ghost was the first to experiment with next gen in any sort of development, though it lacked in a lot of areas. The only real differences were the lighting, blood splatter, and not much else. Aesthetically speaking, not much else was very visible. So was it the best way to go into next gen? Not really, but we do have to keep in mind that this game was primarily developed on current generation consoles, and that's about the only time I'll ever defend Ghost. So with Advanced Warfare having a full 3 years to develop their title on next gen, we should see the big changes from them, right? From what we're told already, the game is nearly a brand new title. Only very basic molds of our engine are still the same, and we have new stuff like rendering, animations, all that good stuff we've come to know. So in essence, a brand new game. But what about the performance of the game? Now, Ghost was native 720, which is a drastic disappointment to people, especially on next gen. While PlayStation 4 could output at native 1080p, there were massive frame rate issues after a patch to allow that. So where can Advanced Warfare be placed on the mantle in terms of output? Well, for our E3 demo that we got to look at our level induction, the output was a native 1560 by 882, roughly 16 by 900, or a native 900p. So that's not quite 1080p, but it's close to it, and a much better reaction to the game and performance over Ghost on next gen. Something that a lot of people would never notice though, including myself until I saw it, was the E3 demo had massive frame drop issues. If you watch the gameplay on Call of Duty's YouTube, you wouldn't even notice it because YouTube caps videos at 30 frames per second. But if you check the link in the description to the article that I'm referring to, you can find a full 60 frames per second version of the demo along with a frame rate counter. It constantly was dropping to a range of 40 to 50 frames per second, but then again, we wouldn't notice it if viewing elsewhere. So to me, that's kind of stunning to see that it was having that many issues, but here's where it's promising, and I can guarantee we won't have these problems at launch. The demo for the game is an alpha build of Advanced Warfare. By the time that November rolls around, there will be so many bug fixes and all of that already out of the way, as well as the gameplay demo was recorded before an SDK or software development kit update was released on next-gen consoles. That update allocated 10% more RAM previously reserved only for Kinect to be able to be usable by next-gen hardware. With all that being said, I'd be surprised if while fixing up all these bugs that the game isn't fully optimized to be native 1080p and a full 60 frames per second. We're nearly there already, and with a few months of development left, it wouldn't surprise me at all if we made it there. So overall, I just thought it was a neat little look in at a more technical side of the game. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. Did you guys even know about any frame rate issues in the demo before today? If you did like the video, please leave a like rating down below. Any shares to your Facebook, Twitter, and or MySpace for your OG like that always greatly appreciated. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe for the best of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare content. Any news and information, you guys know exactly where to find it right here up on my channel. Thank you guys once again so much for watching.